Welcome to Romancing the Dungeon, a softcore D&D podcast. So forget about looking for a group, we're looking for love. Join Thane, Hephaesta, Fia and Nate as they put their hearts on the line in a quest to find their special someone in a world full of peril, monsters and heartbreakers. That is like literally some bogus scripted ass intro.
To the highest degree.
Putting that skill to use.
Wait for applause. Oh wait, no.
we didn't hold up the cards.
When does the light come on? If you're listening to this, it's either the world has ended and this is the only recording that survived because of this recording, or you are very interested in that was Dermot's phone, or you are interested in D&D and you've run out of all the other good podcasts to listen to. So we are going to introduce ourselves. So we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves, which is what introduce yourself is. And we are then going to kick off the very first episode of this, hopefully, series of podcast, and not just one episode.
At least two.
At least two. We're definitely going to aim for two. We're going to go around and Dermot, we'll start with you.
Okay, hi, I'm Dermot. I really like Dungeons and Dragons, and I spent a day preparing my character, and that's all you need to know about me.
Oh, man of mystery.
Complete man of mystery.
That's all I've got.
I'm Louise. I've been playing D&D ever since Declan introduced me to it 13 years ago. We're not old, I swear. And yeah, I'm going to be playing a rogue called Fia, who is an obsessive, hopeless romantic.
I am Amber. I've been playing for only 2 years now, the whole time with Declan as well. I'm going to be playing a warlock named Hephaesta, who prefers to go by Arson. She's your classic big titty goth girlfriend. She's no idea what she's doing, so I can't wait to find out how this works.
My name is Sam. I'm going to try to get through this intro without doing a beer burp, but let's go. I've been playing D&D for about 2 years now, and I am playing Nathaniel Obsidian McKnight, the half-elf bard.
Just a really cheerful guy.
Yeah.
My name is Declan, and aside from, being the gateway drug to D&D to half the people playing this game, I have been playing tabletop games for about 16 years at this stage, and I've been on both sides of the table, which sounds really dirty.
But appropriate. It was appropriate, yes.
But this is my first attempt at podcasting it, so this is not going to be one of those episodes where we explain the rules to you. It's not. We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun and make love. But
not to each other, definitely.
Just to ourselves.
Just to ourselves. It's a self-loving podcast.
That's even worse.
No, guys, it's 2019. Self-love, self-care.
Get the ASMR going.
Oh, God.
Awkward. So, without further ado, we are going to kick off the very first episode of Romancing the Dungeon. Every episode, we have decided that our characters are going to give a little bit of insight into their profiles, both as characters and as lovers, I think is the right word we need to use, or daters, or whatever it is you want to... Romancers, yeah, suitors. Other words that are about loving people, I think. It's appropriate that all four of you happen to have signed up to a D8, the Devoted, Desired, Dreamy or Dirty Dapper Dates for Dejected Daters service. A Lonely Hearts matchmaking service organised by Roz Greypurse, a love wizard, who makes it her sole duty to bring the lonely hearts of Arsenum together. We're going to get you guys to open up a little bit. Are you lonely, miserable, or just plain horny?
Well, you've taken the first steps to solving your problems. At least your dating ones. Welcome to D8. Devoted, desired, dreamy, or dirty. Dapper dates for dejected daters. My name is Roz Greypurse, founder, CEO, and love wizard, and divorcee. To get started, please fill out the attached questionnaire. Question 1. Who was your first crush and how did that play out? Miserably, no doubt.
So, hi everyone, welcome to Thane's... Can I do that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take it out, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hi everyone, welcome to Thane's Tidbits. Tidbits about Thane, the character who I play.
Did you say that before you take someone to bed?
Titty bits.
We'll see how well you're rolling it, Daniel. But not to delay the matter, but Thane, who is a mid-20-something red-haired hunter from the Errb region, when he was but a young urchin on the streets of the city, he spent a lot of time, as urchins do, stealing food, primarily bread, from a baker, and got found out by the baker, who they immediately took a shine to, because that one day where they found them and ruffled their hair and took that bread off, and they were like, "Oh, senpai, I like you." And it went from there, that baker.
This story is really dark. I mean,
No, it's not. It's fine.
Okay.
Nothing bad is going to happen.
Okay.
Nothing bad is going to happen, because this is the first crush, and
Okay.
and Thane is a very well-adjusted person.
Okay.
So Thane got by on a few months of free bread and baked goods from this baker until the baker was found out, and Thane watched them get carted out of the baker's and beaten in the back alley by the owner and his goons and thugs.
Yeah,
And,
not dark at all.
No, it's fine, because presumably still alive, but Thane ran very, very far away to the other side of the city and never ventured back to that quarter. So that was Thane's first crush.
Does anybody want to touch that with a 10-foot barge pole?
Not even a 20.
Start as you mean to continue. So that was Thane's Tidbits. See you next time.
A little theme music for it.
Wow.
It's really sad music. You can't even jazz that up.
No.
I'm pretty sure Thane was going out with an adult man.
For bread.
I mean, we've all been there, but... Wow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's like a sugar daddy, but a dough daddy, Think about it.
No one's happy with that pun.
No.
We're all vastly uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. And hopefully
need
the
to
other
continue.
side of coin. Fia's first crush. So Fia and her family, her dad and her older brother, travelled around, as her dad was a travelling merchant. So this one village that they came to, her brother, who was always very popular with everyone, became fast friends with some of the kids in the neighbourhood. One of them named Brian. And she became fascinated by him. He was beautiful, he was tall, he was cute, and she just admired him from afar because she was way too shy and quiet to ever consider talking to him. And that's her first crush.
At least that's cute.
That's cute.
Mine was cute too.
And
We have different definitions.
also could be a script from Law & Order SVU. Is that not Pizzagate? Is that not where that came from?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never watched Law & Order VF.
Give me that dough.
No, iced tea, no.
So Hephaesta, importantly, is the middle of 7 children. And her first crush was actually her older sister's boyfriend at the time. He was a drow. He was tall and angular and beautiful, and a very successful sorcerer's apprentice. And he was very sweet to her. She never really fit in with the others. She was never treated badly, but she wasn't one of the siblings. And when he brought flowers for her sister, he would always sneak one out of the bouquet for her and tell her stories about work. And she just thought he was the best. And when her sister and her sister's boyfriend parted ways, very civilly, she was absolutely heartbroken. She would write him little letters and never gave them to him. But one day her sister found the stash and never stopped mocking her for it. So,
Oh,
I'm sorry, have you taken a page from my childhood and put it into this podcast? Because that's not appropriate.
Do you feel seen?
I am nude to the right side of this microphone.
Everybody can see my tidbit.
Not just Thane.
And that's why it's a podcast.
No, it's vlogged. It's live.
So Nate's first crush was when he was 6 years old, and it was a barmaid who worked in a bar that his mother also worked at. And so basically he wrote a song for this barmaid, and he asked the bard, could he go up one night and sing the song to the barmaid? And he said, you know what, you go ahead, buddy. So he plucked up the courage and he closed his eyes and he sang his song with all his might. And when he opened his eyes, he saw the barmaid standing at the bar, and she beckoned him over, she leaned down and she gave him a kiss on the lips. And then there was this uproarious laughter from all around the bar, and when he opened his eyes, it wasn't the barmaid he was kissing, it was an old sweaty crone. The bard had cast minor illusion on the crone to play a trick on him. So yeah, his first crush didn't play out well.
oh no.
Oh, minor note, the barmaid saw all this and laughed quite heartily at him.
and
Poor
we've
li-
gone dark again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's how you end up as a serial killer. That's sort of like he goes out and starts killing cats in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't feel so good, but no one's talking to me.
This should be very positive going forward.
yeah.
Clearly, we've very well-adjusted characters and players. So that is that. Okay, let's begin. And oh God, hats off to us. We begin in the very sleepy, small, tiny, nobody would pass a glance at it village of Errb, found in the southeast of Arsenal, the world of Arsenal that we are playing in. There in Errb, propped up against the bar, is Thane, eagerly awaiting, or rather, sorry, he's not going to appear eager. Thane doesn't strike me as someone that waits eagerly for anybody.
I mean, he doesn't not wait eagerly for people.
He is awaiting in some sort of state of eager.
Yeah.
Not over or under.
The correct amount.
Yes, the appropriate amount of eager.
Yeah.
The door opens and in steps a... It takes him a second to register, but in steps the figure that he recognizes as the rogue Fia, who has answered his call for assistance on his next job.
I walk over to her, drinks in hand, and I go, Finn, hi, lovely to see you. Thanks for, answering the missive for the job.
Yeah, thanks, Thane, but it's Fia.
Yeah, Finn, yeah.
No, Fia. Fia.
Okay. Yeah, why are you coming on this job? I mean, it's just finding an amulet, right?
Well, I was just in the area, so I said, okay, why not? And, like, the only thing I'm spending my time doing is reading all these really cute personal ads, really. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll go and, make a little bit of money. Maybe put a personal ad in myself if I get a few coins.
So you do a lot of reading?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So you're pretty smart.
Well, I don't know if you call romantic stories smartening a person, but yeah.
I mean, you can read.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people around here can't. Like, it's just an observation.
Okay, that's a fair enough point.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
So the two of you are kind of, you're standing at the doorway and you're standing at the doorway with her with these 2 pints of ale in hand. The tavern is actually, it's the Prancing Mule, and it's for the middle of the day, it's quite busy. And everybody seems to be in a really good mood. They're all kind of tucking into fairly hearty plates of meats and dried fruit, and plenty of wine and meat are being passed around, and everyone is just in really good spirits. It's almost like a feast day kind of a thing. You've noticed things since you've been in the bar that the owner that's been kind of flitting around the place, Ella, who has introduced herself to you quite a few times.
Okay.
A tall, kind of wiry, let's say late middle-aged woman with jet black raven hair, has been kind of, darting between tables, sitting behind the counter, making sure everyone is topped up. You've noticed, because you've been here for quite some time waiting on the others to arrive, you've noticed that she hasn't really been taking in much coin. Everything seems to be either very, very cheap or very, very free. In fact, the drinks that you got, you didn't actually pay for. They were just on the counter. You ordered them, they were there, and she put them there, and off she went to serve somebody else.
Okay. Well, I mean, who's going to argue with a free drink, you know? There's apparently such thing as a free lunch. Just
Okay.
going to drink my drink. Would you like one, Fia?
Yeah, thanks very much.
Okay, you get one free ale
Okay.
that I paid for
Okay.
with my hard-earned money.
Oh, great. So we're going to make a lot of money then. Huh?
Both of you give me a Constitution saving.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a Constitution, that's a 19.
That's a 19 as well.
What are you, hardened alcoholic?
I mean, you heard our first crush story.
Like, drinking straight after.
Yeah, like, in what world does that not lead to like some kind of hard alcoholism? We both rolled natural 17s. Nice, man.
Yeah.
You ruining the game.
Yeah.
With your awesome rolling. Yeah, you take a sip. It's pretty good mead, even for a small, middle of the nowhere kind of little village. This seems to be really good stuff.
This is really good stuff.
That's in character. Yeah, so you're taking some of your ale, and yeah, like I said, everybody is in really good spirits. Like, nobody's messy drunk, but you can definitely tell people have been on the buzz for quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it is, like I said, it's only midday.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm kind of looking at him to continue the conversation, and then he's not really. So I'm looking down then at my pamphlets again and just start reading them. I'm just going like, oh, it's so cute.
Okay, fine. What's in the pamphlets? Bunnies?
No. It's local personal ads for meeting people.
That's
Would you want to hear one?
That's what we did right now.
No, but not like that though. Like, you know, finding the special someone.
No, that's what I did. I put out an ad and I found you, and there'll be other people coming.
No,
They're special.
I am not your special someone. No.
You're special for the job that we're gonna do.
I'm talking about romantically special. Do you want to hear one?
I feel like I can't stop you.
Okay. There's this really, really cute one. It's just like, man looking for mystery woman he saw at the fruit market. Her eyes met mine across the butcher's table. The first feast day after the new moon. Her hair short and curly and her eyes the colour of swamp water. If this is you, please meet me at the local soup kitchen this week. I'll be wearing a brown hat and collecting my rations. Isn't that so cute?
Yeah. Is that person here? Considering this tavern is so busy.
Give me a perception check.
Cool.
Are you looking for the man, or are you looking for? Because this is in the soup kitchen.
Yeah, no.
You're looking for the kind of the curly hairs.
Yeah, the one who would not be waiting in the soup kitchen. Whoop. Well, you all heard me drop that. That is a 17.
Okay, again, the description in the personal ad wasn't particularly descriptive. Curly-haired woman, swamp eyes. You see a few curly-haired women, but you're not quite sure what swamp eyes is.
I go up to one.
Okay. You approach one of the women. You see that as you get a little bit closer, from the distance, you're like, oh yeah, do you know, that's definitely a curly-haired woman with possibly swamp eyes.
Possibly.
And you turn around and she does. She's got like muddy brown eyes. And she's kind of got like some sort of meat sauce dripping down her chin. Meat sauce.
Yeah,
delicious meat sauce.
Yeah.
For your meat.
yeah.
No, I said it, and I just realised what I said.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and it's dripping down her chin.
Yeah. From the meat.
this is the first episode. Stop.
Start as you mean to go on.
Second episode.
Yeah.
She's not particularly attractive.
Right.
And you definitely wouldn't be writing a personal ad about her, but then again, you're not the guy in the brown hat.
This is
getting
true.
His rations from the soup kitchen.
I just hold out my hand and I'm like, hi, Thane Greyline. Nice to meet you.
The kind of the meat on a bone that, Jesus, the puns!
Just keep saying meat and bone.
She slops the slab of meat down on the table and wipes her hands down along the sides of her dress. and kind of just like into the folds, and then just kind of grabs your...
Yeah, to preface this, my right hand is aggressively gloved.
Okay.
Yeah. My left hand isn't, but my right hand very much is. That's a character thing.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
You all know, go for the left hand.
Yeah.
Roll dexterity not to touch her greasy folds.
With your left hand. So she kind of slaps her hands into yours and kind of shakes it and just, pleasure to meet you.
Hi. You know, your eyes, wow, they really remind me of a swamp.
Oh, shucks. You the charmer.
I start turning away and like getting really focused on my drink
Thea,
and just completely
Thea,
avoiding him.
Thea,
I'm
this
not
is the-
listening at all.
Hey, do you go to the market for meats?
I've been known to buy my meats at the market.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Did you know someone is looking for you who met you at the meat market? And
I think I found him.
no, you haven't, because he's at the soup kitchen and he wrote you this really, really nice letter that my friend has over there. Fia,
I still completely ignoring him,
she's
back
got a letter
turned.
all about talking about your beautiful, just real swampy eyes, like dirty, awesome swamp eyes from the swamp. And I think you should go to the soup kitchen.
She's just kind of staring at you, kind of utterly bewildered, and just get the sense that she's undressing you with her eyes.
I am wearing many layers.
Okay, but
You don't get to be a
everyone
hunter
is
without
slowly
layers.
pulled off. I don't really know what you were saying with those words of yours, but if there's a man that's looking for me, you can tell me you'll always find me in the dancing Mule. Why am I going between a London and Texas?
I don't know.
I mean, there's a London in Texas.
There is. That's
And there's a
from-
Limerick in
specifically
Texas.
Her dialect is from there.
London,
Perfect,
Texas.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, if the dancing hall.
The dancing Mule of the pub you're... What the hell is with this accent? The pub you're in right now.
Okay. Well, tell you what, you stay here with your meats, and I'll find him
I
for
sure
you.
will. And immediately she plops back down on the seat and just again starts kind of shoveling food.
Thea, why do you read these things?
I read them just because they're cute. You're not supposed to act on them.
The two of you are kind of chatting away to each other when kind of just between two tables slides up to both of you a tray of empty glasses or empty flagons and plates on it. And just kind of like that sort of like hip shuffle kind of slide up. Well, what exactly are the two of you doing here?
Drinks. We're having drinks. Really nice drinks.
I can see and
Reading.
They're almost empty. Allow me to get you some more. Please have a seat.
Thanks very much.
I'm driving my wagon. I can only have one.
Not at all. No, honest to God, you must take a seat.
We're staying here for the night. There's still
I have to drive
others to join us, right?
my wagon somewhere. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have more.
You know
Thank
what
you.
You know what they say: never wagon and flagon.
Oh
They have
God!
it right there over the door.
Really?
That's the thing about Errb. No one pays attention, you know?
Really don't. They're launch themselves out. They've got this local group of counsellors. They call you Roz. They're all about getting that there because it's a local community. And by God, do they need to flagon it? That's all they have. By God. Both of you are kind of drawn to her. There's something just really kind of magnificent. Just she's running this whole place. Nobody's giving out. Nobody is, angry or upset or waiting. Everyone just seems to be really having a good. And you don't see anyone else really helping her. She's running the kitchen. She's running the bar. She's meeting customers. She's serving. It's just she's got this down. And as quick as she's gone and she's behind the counter, she's back and she's got two very, very full to the brim pints of mead again.
Do I notice anything strange about her? Aside from the fact that she's a very cool barmaid.
Or the fact that she's standing right in front of you right now.
I mean, yeah, like she's right there and I'm like...
But you didn't just say that. Do I know anything strange
yeah,
about you?
yeah. Hello, this is my character voice and this is my normal voice. DM, do I notice anything strange about her?
You can give me a perception check.
Cool. That's a sweet 11.
She is super attractive. You can't you're staring at her now, and I mean you were trying to take in. You were like, there's something. You were like, there is something about her.
Bit of je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, and you're like, what is that? What is that thing I'm being drawn to? And now you've kind of lost yourself in like the curves of her body, the shine of her hair. Like there's just something. And as soon as your eyes kind of travel up, they lock into hers, and she's staring right back at you with serious intent. And then you just see her lips curl, and it's just this gorgeous, wild smile on her face.
My eyes are darting between the two of them right now as this is all taking place.
Do you want a drink?
I really can't, Rob. I'm working.
No, you do. Go on. The drinks here are really good.
So I've heard.
Yeah, they're really good. Like, Fiat, they're really good.
Yeah, they're really
They're
nice.
really
yeah.
good. You should come down and talk to me and Fiat. They're really...
Or I could go back reading and just leave the two of you talking. It's fine.
Tom.
I have a -1 in charisma, so...
I've got a -1 charisma.
Hey, baby, check out my stats. I rolled like shit. Yeah, no, genuinely, Thane is buying into this whole just sitting there like,
So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a kind of cartoon, like jaw hits the floor.
I give his
yeah.
ribs a nudge and then just kind of whisper in his ear, just tell her what you like about her.
I like your flagons. Really nice. Big, lots of flagons in here. Big fan. Great place for a pair of flagons. Thanks for bringing us more.
She kind of just gives you kind of a little wink, a little shoulder bop, and she's gone again to serve somebody else, to take care of somebody else's needs.
That made no sense.
But she really likes you. What?
No.
That made no sense.
They do that to make you buy more drinks, and we already have some.
We're not paying for any drinks. What do you mean buy more drinks? We're not paying for them.
You see why I'm confused?
Yeah, she likes you.
Yeah.
She does. She was like, she could not stop looking at you, and you could not stop looking at her. It was electric.
No, that's because she was looking at me, and it's awkward when you look at someone and they're looking at you, and you look away from them, and they're kind of like, what's wrong with you? And so you have to keep looking, just to wait for them to turn away.
That was
you
not
know?
awkwardness. That was the first sign of forever.
So anyway, this amulet that we have to find, who are the other two people? Have you met them before? You've met the other two people. I've called them here.
I haven't met any. I only know you. So I don't know who these other people are.
Oh,
but I'm
well.
excited to meet them.
They're pretty
Okay.
Both of you sit there and you're tucking into your second flagon of ale.
Yeah.
You can both give me a constitutional.
really slowly drinking this one because I did not
20.
want it to be replaced. Oh, fuck me running. That's a 5.
Was that a natural 20, Louise?
No.
Okay.
That was a dirty 20.
So, just before we cut away to our other characters,
Thane gets trashed.
Thane, no, you are not drunk at all,
Oh, no.
except on love
Oh, no.
and life.
Oh, no.
That
Yay.
encounter just seems to really invigorated you.
Yeah?
As you look around the tavern, everybody just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like
Even Swamp Girl?
Swamp Girl is like Swamp Swan now.
Is she like get into my swamp kind of thing?
She is very much about getting a swamp right now.
Yeah. She's from
you
Geordie Shore.
It's like you see the beauty in everybody and everything, and even you yourself. You kind of catch your reflection in the kind of the I was about to say the yellow shine on top of your mead, or kind of like just the top of there. You kind of, and like, damn, you look really good. Everything looks really good. Everybody kind of looks a little bit like Ella. They've all got that same sort of, as you put it, je ne sais quoi about them.
Yeah.
And you just really feel like you want to be loved and give love.
I go up to the bar, really feeling myself, as a certain, pop artist says, you feel good as heck, and you just go up to the table, and I put down a gold piece, and I'm like, drinks for everyone, because I just love everyone in here. Drinks on me.
Zero inhibitions, and his half flagon of ale. Ella rounds the corner with another rather overloaded tray of mead, plops it down, and she pours the first flagon over Thane.
Cool.
We cut to Hephaesta, who has set out on her journey and is in the distance, can make out the walls of Errb. Approaching you, you see a small little caravan of travellers, all wearing very, very similar type robes. They're all wearing kind of fairly plain mauve type pants, shirts, and headdresses. And they're bringing, there's like 1 or 2 wagons, and there's a few kids kind of dangling around those, but they're wandering slowly. They seem to have sped up in the distance as they were kind of past Errb. What they've since, as they've just kind of just left it, they have just kind of slowed again and are traveling at a more normal pace, and they're just approaching you as you see Errb in the distance.
Kind of glare at them and keep going. It is daytime. It is very bright out. I don't like it.
Okay.
I do not want to speak to people right now.
Miss, excuse me, miss. They're literally, you keep walking and they've all stopped, and even the donkey that's pulling the cart is also kind of tracking you as you walk by. There's one rather over-eager, to describe him, he's like your typical Midwestern American, tall John-esque kind of character. Miss, might I trouble you for just one moment?
What?
By any chance, have you seen a woman, she's about yay high, and he just does kind of a generic sort of around here, late 40s, early 50s, sort of elderly, greyish hair. She would look a little bit like me, but a woman. You'd know her. She's me, but
I do not know her. I haven't seen anyone. The road has been empty on my way up. I'm just trying to get into town. I haven't seen your sister.
By town, do you mean Errb?
Yes.
Are you, by chance, would you maybe keep an eye out for her there? We dare not visit the village. We've heard some rather unsavoury things about the carry-on of there of late.
Well, maybe that's why your sister is gone.
Eugenia would not.
I'm walking
would
away.
not be
Turn around and walk away.
Did she just say that my sister was some sort of common harlot? My word! And he's sort of utterly flabbergasted. As you kind of walk away, you kind of hear kind of a gasp from the caravan, and you turn to see that he's kind of done that sort of Southern Dane feint, and this woman is kind of half holding him, kind of half struggling to keep him up, and he's kind of utterly flummoxed by your brash judgment and comments about his dear and devoted sister Eugenia. You continue to travel along the road. Errb is not too far away, and yeah, the road kind of splinters off and up a small little hill. And as you kind of climb in, you see that there's a guard posted at the front, but he just beckons you in without even you're kind of who are you? What are you doing, Errb? Just come on in, it's fine. And you see that there's quite a crowd in the small square. There's a few kind of little thatched roofs, buildings around the place. There's a well in the centre. Errb is a tiny place, but there seems to be a fairly hefty crowd spilling out of the tavern with kind of ramshackle tables made of overturned carts, barrels, and everybody is just really having a good time.
Yeah, so I head on in.
I'm going straight
I'm
to
having
the
a great. I gotta go.
Um,
I got things to do.
Okay, you beeline to the tavern, and straight away, it's the only tavern in Errb. And outside it, you see that there is a sort of crudely drawn picture of a mule. Its ass kind of up in the air, almost like it's doing kind of a twerk. It's a prancing mule, not a twerking mule. Give me a dex saving roll as you try to navigate through the crowd, a la a concert.
Along the way, can I sort of have a look out for whoever's inhibitions are lowest?
Give me a dex save and then give me a perception check.
So dex is 2.
Okay. You kind of step in and immediately you're sort of like, you end up getting kind of like half a flagon of mead poured over you.
Immediately angry. My eyes sort of light up flamey a little bit.
Okay. You were checking to see if there was anybody...
Yeah, I got a 15.
Yeah, there's a lot of very intoxicated people around you. You've got your pickers out here. There's one guy kind of half leaning over a cart. He looks like he's doing it on purpose, but he totally fell. He's landed that way. He's trying to play it cool a little bit. So he's like, yeah, I'm having fun and I'm not injured. And he's kind of sprawled over a cart.
Okay. I'm just gonna step up to him real fast. Hey there.
Hey there, hot stuff. What are you doing here?
Just looking for a good time.
Aren't we all? That's why we all came to Errb.
Yeah, I got something to do, but can I meet up with you later?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, can I find you around here?
Yeah, you can.
Fantastic. Don't forget me, love.
I won't. How can I forget you, hot stuff?
I give him a little kiss on the cheek.
Kind of. You're heading in?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you're stepping in the door, all you hear is, "Hey, hot stuff." As he's literally trying the same line on somebody else. Just as busy in here. There's not a table. There's barely any standing room. But immediately you kind of see Thane in a rather compromising position, sort of kind of leaning back against the. Basically, the crowd are doing body shots of Thane. They took this on me as literal. As you see this rather buxomy, sweaty, greasy woman still holding, well, for the first time you see half a chicken in one hand, literally doing kind of what would be the considered of D&D tequila shot off of Thane's chest.
And I'm just lying there having fun.
Oh, you're loving it.
Okay.
I mean, this is what love is about.
Yeah. Getting absolutely tanked.
Yeah. Give me a will saving.
Okay. So Constitution, Wisdom. What do you think? Wisdom. Okay, Wisdom. Cool. I'm good at that. Okay, 17.
Okay, it's sort of that. You know when you're so drunk, you come round on it? The second her rather bristly tongue slides up your chest, it's sort of like, oh my gosh. It's sort of a snap back.
I like up my shirt and stuff. I would not let them undress me.
Oh no, they did. The crowd were full on. Like, I mean, you're not naked, but your bare chest has been exposed. They've been literally doing shots off your chest. Like, the crowd have been loving this.
And they don't care?
They love this. This is great. This is what they're here for. This is kind of like Mardi Gras meets what you like college students do. Like, what do young people do? What is the roll of body shots?
Do you not remember Rag Week?
Minecraft. Sort of the fear hits you straight away because you just feel her very bristly, almost cat-like tongue scraping to you.
Oh, no.
And she kind of, her eyes as she's looking up, kind of meet you dead in the eye.
Oh no.
And yeah, they're swampy. They're the swampiest eyes you've ever seen.
I immediately tuck and roll in towards the bar.
Okay.
So I'm not going towards the main floor.
Just give me an acrobatics check.
That's a 10. It's a straight 10.
I mean, it's not a Lara Croft spread up and dive, but you do sort of clamber over the bar. And it's like gotcha
Later.
Yeah, you immediately see Thane. Like he's a little embarrassed, and he immediately begins to button up.
Whoop. Clothes are on you, all saw nothing.
I straight toward him. Straight to him.
Hi, welcome to the bar. What would you want? Don't drink it off me.
What are you doing?
I don't know. They gave me drinks.
We're supposed to be...
Yeah, we got a job, yeah. I was waiting for you guys. Fia's over there. Have you met Fia? Fia, please come over here.
Oh, jeez.
Hi.
This is
Hello.
Fia.
Hi. I'm not as drunk as he was, but still was very entertaining.
I'm glad I missed it.
That was great. No, it wasn't. We're just waiting on Nathaniel?
Who?
Nathaniel, he's like really tall, really buff, like short, cropped hair, like
My eyes are
like
burning.
like proper fighter. Like you definitely don't know
There
him.
is flames running up my arms.
He's like, I don't know why you're getting so angry. He doesn't. He's like a barbarian. He's great.
Why didn't you tell me?
What? You don't know Nathaniel? He's from out of town.
Why didn't you tell me who I was working with?
I'm telling you now. It was me.
I'm not doing
Fia.
this.
Wait until you meet Nathaniel. Great guy. You definitely don't know him from out of
How
town.
much is this job worth?
Well, I mean, it's a priest, so priests and money.
Wait, who's Nathaniel?
It's like a big,
Do you know him too?
No, he's like a big half work guy. He's from like way out of town.
Half work.
Yeah. I know Nathaniel. Okay, I wouldn't get this wrong.
Fine.
Come on.
Fine.
My loves. What is Ella kind of approaches you again. What's with the bickering? Thane, why the buttoned up shirt? I mean, come on, have a drink.
I take it and immediately slam it.
See? Your friend here has the right idea.
Yeah, no.
Chug. She's like, the crowd are just going
I'm
for
doing it. I'm going.
Give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, jeez. Oops. 5.
Okay, yeah, it's gone straight to your head. She's like, give me a performance check with advantage.
Oh.
Oh god, they're both bad. That's a 7.
So, okay.
It's like real drunk girl dancing.
Yeah, it's the ugly in Coyote Ugly. So basically, you just the sudden urge, just really, just dance. And
Yeah.
you start to just kind of really, like, what you think is kind of a sexy dance. And you're kind of half grinding against the bar, and drinks are spilling, and like you've knocked over somebody's food. They don't care because you're dancing and you're you and you're free and you just want to love and be loved.
While she's doing this, I just want to steal a bottle of something from behind the bar because she's clearly taking attention.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 14.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Yeah, you're fine.
The old fantasy Jameson.
Yeah, you kind of you're behind the bar already, so you just kind of pilfer a bottle. We leave you guys all staring awkwardly at Hephaesta, like doing her best drunk white girl at the bar. And there's just some poor like blind bard in the corner just playing the same note like over and over.
Not even good.
You're just jumping out to it like you're going to get that prancing. You're going to run through some money.
This song
Watch
is about
twerk.
me.
I've seen this in a video. What's a video? we cut to a rather hungover, exhausted and weary Daniel who has taken a carriage to Errb because he's not walking the damned. And you managed last night, so after a very, very successful gig at one of your known haunts in Errb, you decided to spend a little bit of your profits enjoying yourself with some newfound friends, one of whom you managed to blag a free carriage ride out of to get you into Errb on time today. You're in the carriage and you're kind of rifling through your things, you're kind of looking for something to eat, maybe drink, just something to get this off, and you stumble across a letter that's been on your desk for a couple of weeks, and you've been meaning to respond to. It's this woman that you have been writing to. She answered your D8 ad, and she saw you, and you just she seems like she's into the Daniel.
She's legit.
So yeah, she's legit. So so you get this letter, you read through it.
Dear Nathaniel, your last letter warms my heart. Your words, they are truly nectar. I feel your lips speak them, sharply and beautifully. They pierce my soul. I know you are currently away, finishing your travels. Your last letter spoke of a short quest with some old friends near the village of Errb, and I knew fate was watching out for us. I too will be travelling near Errb. It's merely a detour from my family's pilgrimage. I can slip away for some silent and solitary reflecting. Oh, I cannot contain myself. The thoughts of seeing you again, of being in the same room as you, of hearing your voice, your words spoken to me, for you to lay your eyes on me and know me, my heart is bursting thinking about it. I will be in Errb, waiting for you, yearning for you. You will know me by the blue flowers I shall pin to my hair each night, but more than that you will know my soul and my spirit, my heart and my love. Until that night, I will wait for you. Your biggest fan, Die Heart Raven.
How do you respond?
Dire Heart. A serendipitous turn of events, it would seem. My travels have seen me traverse jagged mountain peaks, vast oceans, and desolate landscapes. Yet the thought of you has sustained me throughout. For too long have the miles driven their wedge betwixt our persons. Cursed fate that adheres itself like the morning mist. My queen, the rising sun that drives away the dew. I shall find you. Yours truly and deeply, Nate.
I thought you were going to end that like something out of Taken, like, I will find you.
Baby,
I have a very particular set of skills.
involves a loot. Yeah, you bundle that letter into an envelope. You fold it. You're like, oh, someone will see it. You kind of have her address. You scribble it on and you give it to the driver. You sort of arrived a little bit after you thought you'd be there. I mean, it's practically into the next day. It's late at night. It's almost midnight, and you can hear Errb before you see it, and it just sounds like the wildest party ever. The carriage driver the carriage comes to a kind of a complete stop. There's a knock on the roof. "We're here, sir. Why does he sound like this?"
Thanks, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Thomas, but okay.
Whatever.
You step out and you can there are people just kind of how do I put this? They're outside, they're drinking, they're even outside the city walls. The guard is kind of half propped up. There's a woman kind of half dressed around his body, one leg kind of cocked up against the wall. And like he's drinking, she's still eating a piece of chicken. People are just really enjoying themselves. Like you hear music, people laughing, cheering. It's just great.
I scan the room for a blue flower.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay. That is 14.
Okay. You make your way into the village of Errb, and immediately you seek out the Prancing Mule. So it's the one place that this Direheart is actually going to be, because there's nowhere else in Errb that you could possibly meet. You see Thane, who you know. They're staring at this. They're trying to kind of half pry this. You can't. This woman away. You can't quite make out who she is, but there's half elf. Sorry.
No, Shader Kai elf.
Shader Kai elf. Oh, sorry. How dare you, half elf?
How dare you?
Sorry.
She's an
Shader
elf.
Kai elf.
She's a knife ear.
Yeah. what it is. It's maybe one of those podcasts. They're kind of like, there's this woman wedged to the bar and she's kind of clawed in and they're trying to pull her away, so you're like, they're busy, I'll leave them to it. And you scan the room for this woman with blue flowers in her hair. There is ne'er a blue flowered haired woman to be seen in the crowd. But everybody is in a really good mood and everybody is eating and drinking. There's a few people kind of in the stages of heavy petting. It's one of those nights.
We all know each other well enough.
Begin the heavy petting. Another 12 hours.
Ew.
Bridget.
Shut up.
I'm waiting. This utterly gorgeous, beautiful, tall, slender woman, kind of mid to late 40s, approaches, ivory skin, and her skin, her complexion betrays her age. With these piercing eyes and gorgeous rose red lips, just kind of cracks this kind of devilish smile at you. And it's like, hello darling, I haven't seen you in here at all. Drink? And she just kind of from behind your back, it's just a small goblet of wine.
Oh, thank you. I take a sip.
Okay, and your name? And give me a constitution roll, she says.
Name and constitution roll, please, sir.
Constitution, that is 15.
Okay, yeah, it's quite a nice wine. And your name?
Nathaniel, but my friends call me Nate.
Nate. And she holds out her hand, kind of like...
I grab her hand, charmed, I'm sure. Give her a little kiss. On the hand.
Okay. On the lips. Well, I'm certainly charmed. Is that... Are you a musician by any chance?
Please don't embarrass me.
Well, could I bother you for a song? I'd pay, of course.
Well, for you, maybe.
Oh. Can I request something?
As you please.
Well, I'm just utterly, totally taken. Why not start the crowd off with something you like? I'll have a space cleared. Everybody, and she kind of, and everyone kind of stops immediately what they're doing. We've got our very own musician in tonight, and the old man that's been playing that violin is utterly heartbroken. Completely, like, he spent years learning how to play this. He's just in one sharp cuts into it.
Poor dude.
But he's sad, but he's fine. Make some space for our new friend, everybody. Our new friend Nate. And you guys turn to see that Nate has arrived a full, almost 18 hours after you were supposed to be there. I'm bad at time. Okay.
Clearly, so is Nate.
You can give us a performance roll.
Okay, so That is a 17.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a pretty bad roll.
And what is Nate's instrument of choice?
I think for this, I will play a little ditty on the lute.
Oh, a lute ditty.
Who saw that
No
coming?
better kind.
There's a small, it's like I wouldn't even call it a stage, it's like a step in a corner. And that old man is kind of politely shuffled off. And everybody is kind of, they've all kind of stopped talking. Even the heavy petting has stopped. But there's a little bit going on at the table. But that's their secret. Nate, step in. And again, Thane, Fia, and Hephaesta, Thane and Hephaesta immediately recognize Nate. I'm assuming it's slung over your shoulders.
Oh, yes.
Part of the performance is that sort of around, just shrugging the shoulders, and it's around, it's in his arms, and then the music just erupts. Is there a name to this song, or are we just free songing?
Oh, just I'm noodling. Yeah.
Away we go. Well,
Yeah.
the crowd are absolutely loving it.
Of course.
Bar one.
Bar one. Yeah. Actually, give me a Constitution saving roll with advantage.
Yeah. Also, just note, Thane does not know that's Nate. Like, I don't know if you picked up.
Sorry,
He's
yes.
very bad with people.
Well, she said Nate.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Nate.
Yeah, that guy. But yeah,
I'm looking for a Nate.
hasn't a fucking clue. Like,
13.
Okay. Let me just double check. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, that's just. What the hell?
Instantly sobered up.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And it's
My eyes
It's-
are on fire.
for Thane. It was shame and fear.
Yeah.
For you, rage.
Rage.
Blood curdling, sobering rage.
Instant.
You immediately feel this aura of hostility just burning in one direction. I mean, everyone's looking at you, and you just feel the love and adoration. But there's just this single point, like a laser, fixed on you. You immediately recognize this woman. How you react is your choice.
Okay, who's standing next to her?
me.
Thane, and there's an elf beside Thane.
Okay, my gaze sort of goes by, looks at Hephaestus, just past her to Finn.
Who is Finn?
You're Finn. You're
I got
Finn.
confused. Yeah. I sort of look at her, I give a little nod and a wink.
And I just kind of go,
Wait.
ooh.
Thane sees you do this and just leans in and is like, yeah, nice, like thumbs up, love it, man.
Is this your friend?
This is a great song. No, I don't know who this is. Do you know this guy? Music.
I immediately
This is music, man.
grab Thane's arm, and my hand is so hot. Like, your skin is probably gonna mark for a couple of days. Said it wasn't him.
Yeah, no, it's not. This is an elf. I said the guy was an orc.
Why is he here?
I don't know. He's playing music. It's great music. I love
I just
music.
shout, why are you here?
Great music.
Shut up.
Yeah, the whole crowd are just kind of like, they're all like, yeah, great music, shut up! Hey, shut up!
At this point, I take out my pan flute a la Bob Dylan and sort of like have it on like this around my neck, and I'm just like, I'm just feeling my oats. I'm feeling my oats.
Okay. Yeah, everybody is completely and totally enamored with you and your performance. And for the first time since you guys have been in, and you've all somehow remained sober. Ella joins you on stage, so she is practically in your lap, and she sort of ducks under one arm, and she's pressed into you. You just smell. It's sort of like all that awesome smell of, like, late summer evening, early autumn. There's kind of a sweetness, but she's not wearing a perfume. It's just her natural fragrance.
Yes.
And everything about her is just so intoxicating. And she just starts to sing. And everybody just erupts in a roar. And she's getting really into it. And like she starts to kind of sway, and then the sway kind of becomes a bit more of a body shake and a shimmer. Everybody else, everyone other than Nate, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, I do love to perceive. Clearly not that much. 10.
12.
I'm just loving this music.
18.
You're kind of drifting. You're a taking in the world around you, and as much as you're enjoying the song, you're scanning the crowd for everything, and your eye catches something outside the window, and you see this sort of elderly man, kind of his hair's thinning, he's kind of disheveled looking, he's staring in, and you can see that he's kind of got hands pressed up against his ears, using his elbows to bang against the glass, and he's trying to signal you at the same time.
Okay, so I'm like curious by this, obviously, so I slowly make my way over and outside to this man.
Again, just give me a dex saving to kind of pass.
18 again.
Okay, yeah, you slip through, but as you do, you hear, "Hey, hot stuff." It's still not working. You slip around the side, and he's quite short. He's kind of toad-like almost. His skin is kind of starting to sag a little bit. He's definitely in his early 70s. My dear, I greatly appreciate that you managed to catch my eye. It was actually your companion that I was trying to catch.
Oh, Thane? Yeah, I'm part of his party.
All right then. By any chance, could I trouble you with the burden of requesting Thane to join us out here, and anybody else that he's bringing with? The further away we get from here right now is probably the best.
Sure, yeah, I'll go in and round him up.
Just tell him Sops is here, and we need to go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I go back inside and I go, and I start trying to get Thane's attention.
Hey, there's music here, man.
But Thane, Sops is outside.
Yeah.
Is this the guy we're working for?
We should go out and see Sops. It's a
Okay,
shame.
he wants all of us, whoever's in doing this thing, to go.
I mean, Hephaestus, it's a shame that an 8th guy couldn't make it. I was really hoping for a half work, but it's fine. The 3 of us go outside and leave that Bard fellow to his business. Come on.
I kind of wave at him as we leave, and
Big thumbs up.
and big thumbs up, and then we just start walking out.
Hey, Fia, should we be leaving Hephaestus with whatever's happening?
She's come with us.
No, she's not. Look, she's going completely the other way.
Festus, come on, we have to go. It's time to work. Festus, sorry. He's not very good with names, though. You call me Finn.
That's your name.
It's Fia.
That's what I said.
I'll be with you in a moment.
What's there?
Work around the edge of the room so I can actually get through and start stomping over his way.
Okay. You're shimmying around the edge. Meanwhile, you guys are making your way past the crowd, and Fia's kind of dragging you around the corner, and there you see a sort of nervous-looking Sops wringing his hands as he sees you guys. Hephaestus, you're now at the stage, and Ella is staring at you. She's looking back at Nate. Hammering away at those panpipes. He's really good at tune.
Just tune.
And there's this woman just staring up at you from the stage. Ella takes your hands and just kind of starts to sway with you as well.
My hands are very hot.
Okay.
Very hot. And if she doesn't let go of me, there will be flames.
Okay. She's not letting go.
There are
She's
flames.
literally... Your hands are on fire.
Yes, a blackish blue burning flame.
Yeah, she's swaying with it. And her hands are actually starting to blister. And she's just swaying with me. And it's like, come on, girl, just dance with me. Come on.
I try to jerk out of her grip.
You pull back. She's not, she's
Yeah,
not
I
trying,
know.
she wasn't trying to restrain you. You pull back.
Why are you here?
This is over the crowd.
Yeah.
Well, I'm right in front of you now, so.
I'm sorry.
How
what was your name
dare
again?
you? How dare you?
I'm sorry, I can't.
The flames are all the way up to my shoulders. I am on fire.
The music can stop. And it's
He's still...
Who the tutor you?
She's still dancing. It's really awkward. The crowd is still getting into it. I'm going to let you guys just deal with this, okay? Drinks for everybody. And again, she dances off the stage in that sort of weird drunk mom kind of way. Yay! I haven't been out in 8 months. Let's do shot. She skirts away back through it, and the crowd kind of follow her away in a weird little conga line, and she makes her way back to the bar.
Again, I'm really sorry. I can't place
2 years of my life.
Okay.
And you're going to pretend you don't know me.
I meet so many people when I'm playing around. I play a lot of places.
I throw a very fiery punch at the wall next to him.
Okay. Are you hitting the wall to hurt it, or are you just
Just, I guess, intimidation.
Okay. Alright, give me an intimidation roll.
10.
I mean, you've seen this. Like, it's what happens at all these shows.
What kind of shows are you putting on?
These kinds of shows. Rootin' tootin' lootin' shows. That's what he goes by. It's the rootin' tootin'. It's been real successful. Yeah, you kind of just hit the wall and kind of and it's not as effective as you want to be, but god damn it, you're following through. He's not even remotely intimidated.
I am quite short now, aren't you? Quite tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
And
tiny
yeah, as
thing.
you kind of turn to hit the wall, you see that outside the window, kind of a little bit away from the tavern, you see Thane and this girl, Fia, conversing with an old man. This must be the job.
How long are you in town?
As I got some work to do, so I as long as that takes.
I'll be back for you. And I storm out their way.
Okay. Again, from your vantage point, you can see the window, and you see Thane. And you know, there was something about a priest.
This is about to get real awkward.
You kind of half read it. Yeah, you storm out, and you go, hey, hot stuff.
I'm just gonna give a little wave over to Ella
Okay.
and be like, I'll be back. I'll be back.
She's just going
Yeah.
okay. You follow out a few minutes later after the signal cloud, you'll be back. Actually, as you kind of go, you see that some people have thrown a few coin at the stage, so you've managed to pick up. Thane and Fia are kind of being dragged further away from. They're kind of being dragged across the street into a small, humble-looking little building. It's a small little house, and there's a small, short, toad-like little man kind of dragging them in, and he's like, "Please, time's of the utmost importance. It's all about to kick off. We can't be out on the street for it. It's too much for one person to see. Please, come on, please, Thane, please, your party and all. We must get off the streets."
I mean, okay, we'll get off the streets. Whatever keeps you happy.
He rushes towards the door, and you're kind of at the stage. Nate and a little ahead of him, Hephaesta is kind of stomping her way towards the rest of you. He kind of pushes the door open very, very quickly, stumbles in, and he's kind of gesturing you to follow him in.
What's his deal?
I'm assuming this is the job, right? That you're on about?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I go inside.
Alright, I look back to see if Hephaesta and that is coming, and then I spot him, and I'm like, oh, hi, are you on this job too?
Yes, I am.
You
Thane.
stomp harder. You all kind of, you pass through the threshold of the door. Immediately the door slams, and the noise from outside is just completely deafened. It's there in sort of a weird kind of background kind of way, but it's not. It's all pushed out, and you're standing in pitch dark for the briefest of moments, and then a very, very small candle lights in front of you. This little old man in his habit, staring at you kind of completely frantically. You have to help me, please. You have to help me break up with her.
Yeah? Who? Break up with who? Wait.
What is this job?
Hi. Thane. Greyline. Nice to meet you. Why are we here?
Well, you answered the ad to find the amulet, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll pay you double.
Okay.
You have to help me break up with her. Like, you've no idea the things I've done.
No,
Oh, I can't stand heartbreak.
I can. What? Where? Who is this?
You've already met her.
Who?
Oh, is it Swamp Eyes?
Worse.
Oh.
Ella, my housekeeper.
Oh.
She's possessed.
Oh.
By a hot babe?
Who are you? Hang on. I mean, I know your character's name is Nathaniel. Are you sure it isn't Chad? Good cry.
Smoking chicken.
What a babe. No, stop. Just hang on. Who are you?
The entire time he's still holding that candle quivering.
Hang on. I'll take that. I take the candle off. This is how fires get started.
Are you bad at faces too, as well as names or something?
Look, there's a lot of people. You saw it inside. There were so many people. So many people. So you're the one who was coming to help on this job?
Absolutely, yes, that's me.
Absolutely not. He is not invited.
We'll put a pin on that. We'll just pause it, and we'll get back to...
I really don't mean to interrupt you, but... And suddenly there's kind of a really slow gentle knock on the door, and it just booms throughout the house. It's just kind of a little rapping on the door, but for some reason it seems like everything in the house rattles and shakes, and all you hear is the very familiar voice of Ella outside. It's like, Sopsy Poo, won't you come out and join us tonight?
Oh my god, Nathan. Okay, you use your bardic charms and just please keep her from coming in here, and we'll
please don't open the door. Please don't let her in. It's like, it's the one place she's not able to get in right now. Just open the door and we'll be okay. We just, you have to help me. You have to break up with her for me. We just tell her I'm dead. Tell her I don't like women anymore. Tell her I'm into bullywugs. I don't care what it is. You have to get rid of her. You have no idea what she's capable of. She's terrifying.
But what has this to do with the amulet, though?
Okay. There's no amulet. I lied. I sort of resurrected an old god, and I can't get rid of her, and she's in my housekeeper, and the whole village is turning into a cesspool of sex, and it's awful. It's all my fault. You have to help me. I'm supposed to be free.
I don't see a problem here.
Wow. I don't see a problem for us, you know?
I'll pay you a lot of money.
How much?
I like that part.
I am going to walk to the door at this point and be like, don't worry about this, Sopsy Poo. I got this. And I open the door.
And standing in front of you is a half-naked Ella, kind of with a toga kind of wrapped around her, just kind of enough flesh is exposed, and she's just there standing kind of arms in the kind of the doorway, just kind of holding up, and she's like, Nate. And she kind of gives kind of a shoulder shimmy. And behind her you see this kind of mountain of flesh writhing, and there's music playing, and it's just, and she's like, won't you come out and play tonight?
This was Romancing the Dungeon. I've been and will continue to be Declan, your DM. We're back in 2 weeks with another episode, but if you need more romance in your life and you just can't wait, why not spread the love and leave us a review? You can start following us on Twitter and Instagram at Romancing the Dungeon, or join our group on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/Romance Dungeon. And big shout out to Martin Ryan, the guy behind our awesome theme song. So if you like what you hear, don't forget to find Martin on SoundCloud, Facebook and Spotify. Special mention to listeners Molly Cantwell and Dara Hogan. Molly provided the voice of Raven Direheart, and Dara for his painstaking notes on how and where we went wrong in loads of this. So if this sounds bad, it's all Dara's fault.
You say a mountain of flesh, like one mountain of flesh, or like lots of different people?
A writhing mass of tidbits.
Yeah.